Thank you for joining me. We're going to be focusing on single crochet here. So here, I wanted to mention that the height of a single crochet is one chain, but chains actually, one chain is not enough to count for a full stitch. This becomes more important just when you're understanding the actual reason why they do things in crochet and increasing, decreasing tension. But I just wanted to let you know that the height of a single crochet is chain 1. So to start this out, we are going to go into the second chain from the hook. We yarn over, pull through 1. Then from here we yarn over and pull through 2. So that is a single crochet. Now notice how there's kind of a space and hole right here. That is the last stitch we went into. So you want to go to the next one that's flat. So we go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, then we yarn over, pull through 2. That hole that we just created is where we went, so we're going to go to the next one that's flat. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. That's another single crochet. So remember that loop is the one we did. We go into the next one. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Looks like I didn't get it all the way through that last one. There we go. So we're going into the next stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So there are our little single crochets. Do the last chain here and then I'll turn. I want to show you turning in case you want to do a piece that's nothing but single crochet, because something that's pretty cool that you can do is you can crochet a blanket in single crochets. It would take forever, but you could do a blanket in single crochets, then you could come back with yarn on top of it and do a scene. I did a country cottage scene, and I also did a precious moments for my daughter when she was born. So we yarn over, pull up a loop. So basically I just did a chain and then we turn. Now like I said, the chain it's not big enough to count as a full stitch. So when you start a row of single crochets, you go into the very last stitch done, the very first stitch you see, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both on the hook, and then you just continue along, putting one in each across. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2. So there we have some single crochets. I want to thank you guys for joining me, and the cross stitches are pretty fun to do if you could get past how long it takes you to do rows of single crochets on top of each other. And I did want to explain that chaining 1, so that way you can do that on your own comfortably. So basically it would be single crochet all the way across, and once you hit the last stitch, chain 1, flip the piece over, go into the first stitch, because one chain is not big enough to count for a stitch. And we will get into, as we get into taller stitches, that changes, where the chains count as your first stitch. So I will be getting into that as I get into the taller stitches. Thank you so much for joining me.